Hello, this video will be an overview of xLM Solutions SolidWorks PDM Permission Tool. The SolidWorks PDM Permission Tool is a tool to allow SolidWorks PDM administrators to easily administer and set up and assign users to different groups and folders. The tool allows the easy ability to assign users to groups and projects or folders, remove users from projects/folders, copy folder permissions from one folder to another, batch add or batch remove user permissions from specific folders. It allows you to do reporting on different users, projects, or groups and the relationship between all three, and then logging of operations. The benefits of this is really allows the easy administration to assign users to groups and permissions, especially when dealing with dynamic folder structures where different folders have different levels of permissions and different users assigned. It also has a great benefit of being able to provide quality, security, or audit checks to make sure the correct users are in the correct groups and projects. So let's see a quick demo of the tool. So here is the tool. And as you can see, there's two tabs to the tool. There's a reporting permissions tab and assign permissions tab. So we start off on the assign permissions tab. We get a list of users, a list of top level folders or projects in the system, and a list of groups that are set up in the system. We can select multiple users, select multiple projects if we want. In this case, I'm just going to pick one project, and select the user to assign them to. By simply selecting add permissions, it adds the permissions to the project. We can now go in and see that our project has those users assigned per those groups. As you can see, the users I selected now are associated in that project per the selected groups. Similar, we could select users and projects and say remove permissions. If we now look again at that project, the permissions to the selected users are now removed. We can do reporting on the various projects. So if I select a user and say run reports, it gives me all the users, all the groups, and all the folders that it's assigned to. And we can pick different data to report on. For example, I can pick a project and see now the different users and the different groups and the projects that user are assigned to. Likewise, I can do it for groups. Pick the engineering group and get a different report, and you can select multiple columns to report on as well. This case, the test user is not in the engineering group, but if we pick a different group, we can see that the test user is in the various users groups, but in different folders. We can also select data if we needed to, do a copy to clipboard, and paste that data, for example, paste it into Excel for further reporting. Finally, we have the option here. I'm going to switch from users to different category. So we have the option here of selecting multiple users and do a copy users function. What that does is it puts the list of users into this user set. And you could copy this set of users from a text file, type it in manually, etc. In that case, it's going to ignore the set of users here. And if we picked a user and a group and said add user permissions, it will now add the permissions based on the users in this list. Again, we can go back and verify that that's there. See now that those users are now added. Finally, we have the ability to copy permissions from one folder, i.e. the project test folder, to another folder in case we wanted to easily set up permissions on the same folder based on another folder. So I could pick another folder here, say copy permissions. And now if I look at my project copy folder, we can see that those same permissions were copied. Finally, there is logging of every event that happened. So if you ever wanted to look at what was done and when it was done, we log the events of adding and removing users from folders and groups. Well, thank you very much for watching this video on the SolidWorks PDM permission tool. My name is Mark Young. If there's any questions or you want any more information on the tool, feel free to contact us per the info provided. Quick overview, xLM Solutions is a full PDM, PLM service provider. So we're here to work with you on any specific needs you have around PDM or PLM. Thank you very much.